So now you want to ask, because there's enough in this book which I can go on taking up to drop, but if you have anything specific on to drop, we can discuss.
How do you drop your tendency or your need to control everything?
Can you actually control everything? We need to realize that. I can control what is available to me now. Future is not in my control. It's not there. I don't even know if I'll be there for the future. So what is certain, only that we can control. Only that we can handle. Future is uncertain. So I won't know how to control it because it is uncertain. And how people are around us, we don't know. Each one can behave in one's own manner. Plus, what kind of karmic actions I have, over which also I am not aware, and I have no control. It has to happen, I have to meet. So, actually speaking, we won't have much of control. We can inspire, tell people, this would be better and all that. To some extent we may, because of the inspiration, people may follow, but actually speaking, we won't have that kind of a control. So, best would be, give your best, because that is certain. Outcome is not certain, but to give your best, to see that you inspire people, to tell them how things should be right, give your best, keep attempting. But if it doesn't happen that way, don't be disappointed, because that's not in your control. We don't have everything in our control. So I must definitely know, here I'm asking for a solution which is not there. When I realize it is not a solution, it doesn't have a solution, I accept it as a fact. When there is a solution, then only it is a problem. Then you have a solution for it. If it is a fact, I have to accept it. Body will age. It is a fact. You can't control it. Death will happen. It is a fact. We can't control it. So when something is a fact, we should accept it. It's not a problem for solving. If it is a problem, you will find a solution. Fact is a fact, not a problem. Swamiji, anything else on control?
Swamiji, you spoke about control on other people, let's say in a group and team or setting. What about on yourself, for goals that you set for yourself? And you seem to, and sometimes we'll set the goal and then we seem to lose that momentum. And then
Here we should empower our commitment to it. That's what we should do. I set a goal and I slowly lose hold of that goal. My mind goes away. Something else becomes more important. In such cases, I must work on empowering my commitment to the goal. If I forget the goal, I lose the goal. In fact, Shankaracharya says in Viveka Chudamani, you forget the goal, that is death. Pramade mrityuhu. He says, forgetting that goal is equal to death. So, I should keep in mind always. So, my point here should be like, whatever deviates me away, I should be aware of it and be committed. And that is in your control. Or at least if it not now, slowly I can improve on it. Because that is within. Only thing I have no control at this point in me is my own karma when it comes to me. I only have to accept it. How I meet it is in my control, not what I meet. Because what I meet, I have created it in the past already. So how I meet is in my control. You have to play different roles in life, isn't it? for various roles, maybe like a mother, maybe a sister, a person working in a team, different roles. And to be equal in all roles would be very difficult. I'll be a good sister and also, like a good mother. Same kind of a feeling towards both would be very difficult. So the best way would be, I must identify with something else. Let us say, you're a devotee first. You're a seeker first. And the different roles you play. I'm a seeker who is also a mother. I'm a seeker who is also a wife. Seeker who is also a brother. A person working in the corporate world. I'm a seeker first. When I'm a seeker first, then all other roles, my emotions would be the same. I would have a perfect balance. If I'm not a seeker, I'm a mother first, then in all other roles I would get disturbed. I can't be the same. One role would try to take over. So best would be to handle all these emotional things which come to us. I must first make myself very clear why I am here. Why am I here in this place? Then I realize I am here to know the truth. So I am a seeker who's playing the role of a mother, father, brother, sister, different roles. Then in all roles, we would be impartial. Otherwise, even impartial responses is very difficult. You identify with one role, you can't be impartial to other roles. But if you are identifying you're a seeker, you will be impartial to all the roles you play. Then the emotions would be very perfect. Otherwise, something else has become more important. So that is the best way I have understood. That I'm a seeker first and I should never forget. I'm a seeker and then a teacher. I'm a seeker and then a mission worker. Then I know this is how things are. So the first identification should be with that. Because that's what actually we are here for. In the final analysis, like why are you here? The final analysis would be I am here to know the truth. Till then I can say hundreds of things, but it can be analyzed. It can be analyzed, it can be argued, it can be debated. Then you go one after another, and the final analysis would be I am here to know the truth. There can be hundreds of reasons before that. So taking the final analysis, I am here to know the truth, to realize God, to get enlightened, let us say. That means I am a seeker or a devotee first. Then play other roles. Not very difficult, it is practical. One can do it. Laziness is with tamas. Laziness is a characteristic of tamas. Tamas is dominated by ignorance, lethargy. So one of the most important thing is you should realize being lazy, what happens to you. That is knowledge. When I realize being lazy, what happens to me, I realize I lose out on opportunities. I realize I'm losing out on time. Now this is awareness. When I'm tamasic, I'm not even aware. So bring in this awareness so that amount of ignorance is taken away. That I am aware, oh yeah, these are the things I should not do. This makes me lose. Once I am aware, I brought in knowledge. Second, give yourself to activity. In our Shastric approach, if you see, to come out of tamas, people would say, even selfish goals are fine. Absolutely selfish goals are also fine. It can get you out of tamas. Ego-centered goals is also good enough to come out of tamas. But then that would be a problem in Rajoguna. When you start aspiring selfishness. So there you commit to selfless work. And then you come out. So commitment to action, commitment to knowledge can help us come out of lethargy, laziness. So I must be aware what happens if I'm lazy. What are the things I'm missing? And how much time do I have? Such an uncertain life. And here I have opportunity and I'm wasting it. So I become aware. So tamas is, you should bring in knowledge and also activity to come out of tamas. Knowledge and activity will take you out of tamas. Even if it is selfish actions, fine. Ambitious, fine. That is all part of Rajoguna. Then comes how do I handle Rajoguna? Come into selfless work, study. That takes you to Sattva. So commitment to activity, commitment to knowledge can help us come out of tamas. Laziness, basically. Physical activity. Very simple. Sometimes, like you want to study or you want to do something creative and sleep takes over. And you can't afford sleeping that time. Just go for a walk, brisk walk. Some activity you have given to the body, tamas is out. Physical action gets you out of it. Yeah.
I actually have the flip side of that question then. How do we drop the tendency to overextend ourselves, to overcommit, to try to do too many things?
Explain the question clearly.
I often find myself saying, yes, I want to be help in this avenue, or yes, I want to come and help out there, yes, I want to do this, yes, I want to do this, and all of a sudden I've just said yes to 20 things, and I really only have the physical capacity to do 2.
Basically, you're asking about priorities in your commitment. Simplest formula would be what is essential, what is non-essential. That is called viveka. What is essentials, what is non-essentials. So what I consider as the essentials, I commit only to that. If I have time, I can commit to something which is also not that essential. But I'm running short of time, then I commit only to what is essentials. So you must get this clarity. What are essentials to you and what are non-essentials? We should be aware of that. That will help you to choose. These are essential things, let me commit to them. Anything else, Swamiji, on that question?
So then how would you say no or the priority to people that you committed to, or you decided that that's not a priority for you? How do you say no without burning bridges or do you just
I want to say no and I don't want to hurt. You must be very honest there, like saying, in the hindsight, I realize that I can't do this. Even if I do it, it will not be good because I'm not really involved. I apologize that I made a commitment, I'm sorry. I'm telling you in advance now itself, early. That's the only thing. I mean, if I have committed and I know I'm not going to keep up the commitment, it's better I warn the people much before, because otherwise they would depend on me. And you think you can't avoid it, then give your best, somehow complete it, and next time be very careful before committing. Because sometimes we have committed and we have to go through it, and there's no option left. So we go out and somehow squeeze all the energy, complete it. Next time, very careful. Yeah, okay. In the 12th chapter of the Gita, Krishna tells Arjuna, if you're not capable of meditation, if you're not capable of japa, one by one he keeps saying, make sure that you don't drop seeking me. That you somehow keep it. If you're not capable of all this is still okay, but me as a goal, that you don't give up. If we can hold on to that, slowly other things which are needed would come back. So, as a seeker, seeking should not be dropped. That one thing we don't drop, make sure that this I won't drop. I'm maybe caught up with hundreds of things and mind went off, but this one thing I won't drop. If that urge to reach is there, then yes. Simplest, what Swamiji said, it's such a simple instruction. We do it, we will get transformed for sure. Make sure to do introspection daily. Before sleep, introspect, how was your day? What did you do today? That self-awareness will make you absolutely alert next day to respond better. This one instruction, introspect daily. Simply keep doing it, you will see the growth. You will see self-unfoldment. Every day. How did I do my day? How was my day? What did I respond? I should have been balanced here, I went off the balance. And a lot of analysis would come. That analysis would make me fully aware to respond better next day. Because my mind would say, yesterday you didn't do it, today you have a chance, respond better.
Okay, just to play devil's advocate, sometimes it's easy when you're introspecting to say, oh, I always have tomorrow, I can just fail, fix it tomorrow, or no big deal, whatever. You can easily, with yourself, slack off and not be honest with yourself. So in cases like that, is it just that you keep doing it every day, even in spite of that kind of...
Introspection?
Yeah, when you're introspecting, right, and you're going through your day, you can easily blanket things and say, oh no, but it's not a big deal.
No, I become aware that what I could have done today, I postponed it tomorrow. I could have done it today, but I postponed it tomorrow. Then in your introspection, automatically you will start thinking, is postponing okay? Am I very sure about tomorrow? When I know that tomorrow could be worse, then I realize saying no point postponing. My mind would realize that every day you're postponing, somewhere in the mind would make you question. You've been postponing for a long time, is it okay? Then you have introspected and you have detected. Postponement is my weakness. I've detected it diligently now. Next would be like, no. Tomorrow I will not postpone, I'll do it. Then you're negating that ruthlessly. It really helped me a lot. This introspection helped me a lot personally. That's why I would vouch on it. It is such a powerful thing. Makes you change, transform. So beautifully he has said, just few lines. Introspect daily, detect diligently, negate ruthlessly, substitute wisely, grow steadily. 5 lines, 5. What a powerful lines they are. In Siddhabari Swamiji, we did a treasure hunt once on this introspect daily, negate ruthlessly, detect diligently. So it was like different games they have to do and work on it. So introspect daily, their clue would lead them to Gurudev Samadhi. So they have to decipher and get to Gurudev Samadhi, sit quietly. Now you introspect. And then detect diligently was the second, some other clue, but it would lead to this exercise where you start detecting diligently. So in that treasure hunt, we had this, that they have to cross the valley in Siddhabari and then go to the other side of the pine woods. And there is a temple. So they have to walk to that temple and go the tea gardens. So one area we had this, as they went down the valley, climbed up and everything, a hot day. So you're thirsty for Pepsi, right turn. The arrow mark there, go. So everybody runs there. They say, okay, these guys must have organized Pepsi or something for us. They go right there. On the boulder we wrote, temptation, negate ruthlessly. So you run there, and that one huge boulder is there. Temptation, negate ruthlessly. That was a nice game. We'll wind up, Swamiji. 8:40. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.